Hey, it's Chris Widener. I want to give you a little tip that I use to help business meetings go more smoothly and to make sure that they don't get interrupted. Lunch meetings, primarily, but really any meeting. So here's what I do. If I'm sitting down, say at a lunch, sit down at a lunch, people are always, you're talking to them and they're like, oh, hold on a minute, hold on a minute. The phone rings, right? Just hold on 1 minute. And then they take this call, drives me nuts. So I have a little trick that I use to get people to turn their phone off. Now, those of you who've eaten lunch with me or are going to eat lunch with me, you'll recognize the trick when I do it. But here's what I do. We sit down. They put the napkins and everything in front of us, and the other person will start talking to me and say, "Oh, hold on, just a minute. I want to make sure that my phone is off because I want to be able to give you my full attention." And I hit the phone and I turn it off and then I set it down and I say, "Okay, this will be great because now I can give you my full attention." Here's what happens. Interestingly, um, 99% of the time, the other person says, "Oh, that's a great idea. Let me do that too." And then they turn their phone off. It's a great little trick. I said 99% of the time. 1% of the time, they'll say something like, "Oh, I'm going to have to leave my phone on because I'm expecting a call from my wife, my doctor, my attorney, something that's really urgent." And that's fine because then it also tells them that if they've told you, "Oh, I'm waiting for a very important call from my attorney," and they go, "Oh, this is my buddy Hank, let me talk to him," they're not going to do that. They're only going to take the call if it's their attorney. What happens is they tell you they're leaving it on for one person, somebody else calls and go, "Oh, that's not him," and they'll swipe it and put it to voicemail. It's a great little tip. Then you get their full undivided attention. You're able to talk to them and make sure that you have a good communication with them over your meeting. Anyway, that's a tip that I use all the time. I think it's a tip that you'll like, and it's virtually guaranteed to work and make sure that you have the undivided attention of the person that you're working with, and it also allows you to give them your undivided attention. Good communication skills that'll make you a lot of money, build some great relationships, and build your business.